Jessica here. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little bell so that you can be notified every time that I post a new video. If you've already been to my channel and you're already subscribed, thank you so much and welcome back. Today I'm coming to you with a wig video. I recently purchased this beautiful black curly wig and I will be showing you how I get it ready to be worn. Also, I'll be showing you step by step on how I get my hair ready to wear a wig, and then I will be showing you my wig application so that you can know how I get this hair on my head. So if you're interested in knowing step by step on how I get my wig from being in a bag to on my head, keep on watching. So let's jump right in. The wig that I will be showing you guys today is this one right here. Gloria is the name. This is a synthetic wig, so I'm going to take it out of the package. So this is how it comes. Take the netting off of it, and then inside there's like little packaging, and this is attached to it. So I'm just going to cut that. If you can see, there is lace all around here. So we're gonna have to cut the lace off. Inside the wig, you can see there is little combs. So there's two right here. This will go into your hair. It'll like hook on into your hair. I like to put my braids on the side so it will hook into like my braids so that it doesn't move around. And there's also a comb at the bottom. So two combs at the top and one comb at the bottom here. There's also straps on the inside, on the bottom part. These straps you can adjust to make it tighter, make it more tight onto your head. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the lace. When you're cutting the lace, you want to make sure you cut as close as you can to the hairline. So we're gonna take our scissors and we're gonna cut as close as we can to the hairline, so right here, okay? I'm gonna start by pinning the hair back. So just like this. You want to pin the hair back so that it doesn't get caught in it. We're going to start by cutting the lace as close as we can to the hairline. The lace is now all cut off. So if you can see, the wig does not have any more lace hanging out. You can see inside. That's outside. When you have a synthetic wig, that's all you have to do. I'm going to adjust the straps inside. I'm going to bring them closer in. In now, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So now it's already. If this was one of my human hair wigs, I would most likely sew an elastic band from one side to the other, so from here to here, and it would go this way. That way it would like hold on to my head nice and tight. This is pretty small, so I believe it's going to be nice and tight already to my head. So we'll put that aside now that the lace is cut, and I will show you guys what I do to prepare my hair for a wig. So I'm gonna just take this little hair wrap off. Here's my hair. Whew. Oh, this is like the best feeling in the world. Alright, so I'm gonna just take this elastic off. So what you're going to want to do is braid your hair. You want it to be as flat as possible so that the wig sits nice and tight onto your head. So I'm gonna part my hair and I will be braiding it. If you know anybody who braids hair and you can get a nice braid up, I'd suggest you do that. But if not, you could do like I do, because I take my wigs off every night or every other night, so I just braid my own hair. So I'm gonna have my braids come down like this so that those little combs can like hook into the braid so that it's nice and secure. If you want, you can do like 2 braids, 3 braids, 4 braids, whatever you prefer. I have really thin hair, so I can do 2. If you have really thick hair, you might want to do like 2 braids on one side, 2 braids on the other side. As long as your hair is as flat as possible onto your head, that's the best thing, because you want the wig to be sitting flat on your head. So I'm just going to go ahead and braid both sides. And then I'm going to go and do the other side.
Purchase your tracks today.
So now that my hair is braided, and as you can see, it's sitting flat on my head. I have these 2 little braids hanging down. We obviously don't want that. So I'm going to take 2 bobby pins, and I'm just gonna take one side and bring it to the other side, and I'm just gonna bobby pin it down. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. Like this. And then that way when I put my wig cap on, it's going to be sitting nice. And let's see what the back looks like. And then there's 2 different types of wig caps. You can either use this type of wig cap. So basically this one has no holes, and it's going to hold all of your hair flat to your head. Then there's this one, which is the one that I prefer. It's a mesh wig cap. The reason why I prefer it is because, see, it's like a little fishnet. I like these ones better because there's little holes so the combs can go in. Like if you wear the other wig cap, you kind of have to pull it back if you want the combs to like go into your hair. For this one, you could keep the wig cap nice and tight around your head and have the combs going through the wig cap and then into your hair. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my wig cap on. This is like the hottest part of the video. I'm gonna look so sexy. So sexy. So this is what you do. Put your wig cap on. Now you look really hot. So now that that's done, you're gonna take your wig. You're gonna hold it from the bottom part, and you're gonna put the top part to the top of your head, and then you're gonna pull it back, and you're gonna take the comb and you're gonna secure it into your hair. This is a middle part, so you're gonna want to put it in the middle of your hair. I'm just gonna pull it back because this is how I keep my wigs on. I use Got2b gel. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this, and I put it just at the top here. This, once it dries, acts as a glue, but then I find it easier than glue because it's easier to take off at night. I literally just put a little bit of water, wet it, and then it just slips off because it's gel. So I'm gonna put this like this, and then I'm gonna make sure that those little combs that were inside are secured in, ouch, into my hair so that it doesn't move. And then I'm going to take that hair wrap, and I'm going to wrap that around my head. This is going to be nice and tight onto my head, and I'm gonna leave this on for about 5 minutes until that gel dries up. Once the gel dries up, you'll see it's like a glue, so you won't be able to pull it off. So I'm going to wait a couple minutes until this dries off, and once it dries up, I will show you what I do next. All right, so after like 5 minutes, this really doesn't take that much time to dry. You will see that, see, it's like, it's not going nowhere. This shit is glued on. So now that that's done, you might think that you're done, it's on. No, we're gonna wanna make it look really natural. So I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm going to add a little bit of concealer in the middle part, and this is just gonna make it look more natural. Alright, so see, makes a big difference. It's like little tricks like that, but it makes a big difference. Now these curls are like fresh out of the box, so I'm just gonna brush my fingers through it, make it bigger. If this was like human hair wigs, I usually get them pre-plucked. So what they do is, because it's lace all over, even if you had lace like 2 inches in front, you could pre-pluck it, or you could pluck it yourself. Like if I wanted, I could probably, it's not all lace, but I could probably pluck a little bit. What the plucking will do is make it look more natural, because see how it kind of looks like it's like my skin, and then that, well, people don't usually have a hairline like that, so if you pluck it, it makes it not as thick and it makes it look more natural. I'm not going to be doing this to this wig because it's just a synthetic wig and it's not, I don't have that much lace in front to be playing with, so I'm just going to rock it as it is. Once you take your wigs off at night, and if you want to bring back the curl, don't put any products, especially if it's a synthetic wig. You don't want to put any products in it. All you have to do is use a water bottle and spray the hair, like hold your wig and then spray the hair and just shake it, and that will bring back the curl. So just basically like that, you just shake it and it'll bring back the curl to it. Just use water, and like I said, shake it, shake it. Also, another product that you can use if your wig is getting kind of not as shiny and not as nice, you can use oil-free wig shine, which I use this one. Basically you just spray that to the wig and it will give it some nice shine. If you want, you can cut some pieces to make it look more natural. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. Alright guys, so that is how I went from having my wig in a bag to being on my head. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment box below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification button so that you could be notified every time that I post a new video. Thank you so much for joining me today during this video, and I hope to see you all very soon. Nails are getting all stuck in it. So we're gonna take